Come to Israel. You gotta love the United Nations, most anti-Semitic group of people I've ever met in my life. So they came out today, Antonio Guterres, that on June 2nd, they're gonna have a big meeting in New York to decide on the Palestinian state, to declare there is a Palestinian state. I have no clue because it's definitely not in Israel. So I'm not sure exactly what this meeting is gonna do. Plus, on top of that, he then announced that he wants Israel to give up the Golan Heights, give up Yehuda v'Shomron, which they call the Gaza Strip, and give up the old city of Jerusalem. So basically what he wants is, he wants Israel wiped off just like Hamas and Hezbollah. Either he's on their payroll, or he's a total idiot. But I think he's on the payroll. You cannot go back to 1967 borders. And if there'll be peace, if you go back to 1967 borders, we were at the 1967 borders in 1966. Why was there a war? We were already there. That's what Golda Meir said 52 years ago.
If Hussein hadn't gone to war in 67, when he shouldn't have, when Eshkol asked him not to go to war, the West Bank would have been in his hands. If Assad hadn't gone to war, the Golan Heights would have been in Syria. If Nasser hadn't gone to war in 67, the Sinai Desert and the Gaza Strip were in his hands. Where were the Palestinians then? And why do good people tell us, if you had only, some Israelis as well, if you had only gone back to the 67 borders after the war, then I always ask a foolish question, but I haven't heard one single wise answer. If the 67 borders are so holy, why was there a war in 67? All these territories were in the hands of Arab countries.
Nothing changed in 52 years. Antonio Guterres is just a total idiot or on the Hamas's payroll. Plus UNRWA, their other organization, which now is being sued because some of their members of UNRWA, that educational department that helps the Arabs out, took part in the murder of Israelis on October 7th. That's part of the UN, UNRWA organization. Then, of course, you have UNIFIL that keeps a peace in Lebanon, between Lebanon and Israel. They did another great job because they couldn't even control Hezbollah, or maybe they just didn't want to control Hezbollah. They let them move all the way to the front lines of Israel. And what did UNIFIL do? Nothing. Then, of course, you have the Cross, another great organization out there, doing nothing. Had they even asked about any of the hostages? How they are? Can they visit them? Are they starving? Are they being tortured? Are they being raped? Red Cross hasn't done a thing. So between the UN, UNRWA, UNIFIL, the Red Cross, these organizations are totally upside down today. They are not there for what they were supposed to be there for. Never did a damn thing during this war, and they're all useless and anti-Semitic. They don't give a crap about the Jews. That's the fact. Take it.